Today, we live surrounded by automated systems, virtual assistants, algorithms that make decisions, and machines that follow commands instantly. But what happens when a machine can't adapt to the unexpected? What risks do we face when a tool only does what it's told without questioning it? In this module, we'll explore that question through an ancient myth that has a lot to say about modern technology. Hi, I'm Sophia. I'll be your guide through the myths of the past and the machines of the future. But for this story, let's leave the world of data and circuits behind and step into my ancient library where legends still live. Before we had AI assistants, smart devices, or automated factories, there was Talos. He wasn't built in Silicon Valley or trained with data. He was forged by a god in ancient Greece. Talos was strong. He was loyal. He did exactly what he was told. But he couldn't think. He couldn't adapt. And that is where our story begins.
At last, a perfect guardian. Talos, made of bronze and fire, you will protect Crete day and night.
Command received. Mission, guard perimeter. All deviations equals threat.
You don't need to ask questions. Just follow your code.
And so he did. Talos walked the coast of Crete, silent, tireless. He kept pirates away, scared off intruders, and gave the people peace of mind.
Look at him, strong, precise. He does exactly what I designed him to do.
Talos wasn't just a machine, he was a protector, and he was good at it. But one day, a figure appeared on the horizon, a sailor, alone, tired, seeking shelter after days lost at sea. He wasn't a threat, just a man looking for safety, a drink of water, and a place to rest.
Deviation detected. Threat level, high. Initiating response.
Talos didn't see a human. He saw a deviation and acted exactly as he was told. He couldn't pause. He couldn't ask, "Is this really dangerous?" Because Talos didn't know how to adapt. Talos was powerful, loyal, obedient, but powerless to change. And though this tale is ancient, its lesson is not. Today, many AI systems still function like Talos. They follow instructions, they analyze data, but they don't truly understand. If the input is flawed, the outcome is too. So the question is not, can machines follow rules? It is, can they adapt when the rules no longer make sense? Talos may have been made of bronze and fire, but today's creations are made of code and data. And just like Talos, many AI tools we use every day are designed to follow instructions, automate tasks, and sometimes make decisions without truly understanding. But can you recognize which tools in your own life behave like Talos? Let's see. Which of these is most similar to how Talos functioned?
B. A home assistant that turns off the lights when you say a command.
Yes, correct. Like Talos, the home assistant follows specific commands exactly without deeper understanding or flexibility. What kind of AI system might struggle in the same way Talos did?
A. A facial recognition camera that flags people it doesn't recognize.
Yes, correct. Facial recognition can misidentify people as threats or block access, especially when it lacks context, just like Talos misjudged the sailor. Last one. Why is it important to understand how AI tools make decisions?
B. Because knowing how they work helps us use them more responsibly.
Exactly. Understanding how AI functions helps us avoid blind trust and use these tools in safer, more thoughtful ways, unlike how Talos was blindly trusted. Well done. Reflecting is the first step to understanding. Take a moment to review your answers and think about how these tools show up in your own life. When you're ready, let's move on to our next myth and uncover what another ancient story can teach us about the world of AI.